Hello, guys, and Merry Christmas, and welcome back to A Thousand Movies Before You Die, Christmas edition. When we come back, the Christmas movie Kiss of Death. Is it a thousand movies? Is it one of the thousand movies you should watch before you die? Join us and find out. All right, guys, welcome back to A Thousand Movies Before You Die, Christmas edition. The movie today is Kiss of Death, Charlie, Charling, starring Victor Mature, Richard Widmark, definitely starring Richard Widmark, and one of the first credited appearances of Carl Malden. This is a very fun and kinetic film noir. It is famous for being the debut of Richard Widmark, where he had his forehead shortened by having a hairpiece on. That was done to make him look stupider, because one of the actors in it, oh, what is her name? Sorry, Colleen Gray. She didn't want him in it. She thought that he was too intellectual looking. So they dumbed him down with a hairpiece. His hairline is still pretty far back, but you can see he does have a hairpiece, and it does make him look stupider. It also has Brian Donlevy in it, who is as sort of a secondary role. Really like him in this. So this is a great film. Richard Widmark gets an Oscar nomination in his first movie appearance, and it's well deserved because this movie is there. You just watch it for him. I mean, his demented, gleeful, just evil. It's just fun to watch. You know, he has one of the most remarkable scenes in any noir of any villain where he pushes the mother of someone who he thinks is an informant down a flight of stairs, and it's pretty wild. So this is a film about Victor Mature. He gets busted on Christmas Eve. That's our Christmas connection, and that's the only Christmas connection of this film. Christmas Eve, it's a heist, jewelry store heist. They get busted. He goes to jail, refuses to give up any of his compatriots. So he has to do a long stretch. The catch is he's got a family. He's got two little girls. He finds out in prison that in fact, his wife ends up killing herself, and so he needs to find out. Not really needs to find out why, but he needs to now look after his kids. So he makes a deal with the DA that he will start to become an informer, police informer, a stoolie or whatever it is. The problem is he met Richard Widmark right when he was sort of being incarcerated, and then I think he shared a cell with him. So this crazy psycho, thinks he's really good friends with Victor Mature, but now Victor Mature has turned and he's giving names, and he is become a police informant. So Richard Widmark now, he's out on, I don't know if he's out on bail, but both of them are out of prison. And, at a certain point, Richard Widmark discovers that indeed Victor Mature is an informer. And the question is, what will he do to Victor Mature and his family, considering this is the man who just threw this crippled old lady down the stairs of another informant that they couldn't get their hands on? So yeah, this is definitely does not have a Christmas vibe. Although at the beginning it kind of does, as they rob the store. There's snow outside and stuff like that. But after that, it becomes a great, great film noir. Filmed on location in New York. I believe the prison scene is filmed in actual Sing Sing prison. But really, this movie is to be watched for the electrifying debut of Richard Widmark, who plays a wonderful, demented villain who's just really he's just really fun to watch, as vile as he is. Richard Widmark, probably one of my favorite performances of him is Harry Fabian, Night in the City. It's Harry Fabian in Night of the City, fantastic performance. Yeah, he's really one of the great villains. Sometimes rare, very rare leading man. I'm trying to think of. I'm sure he's at some point. But generally, well, he actually a great stint in the Nuremberg movie, just called Nuremberg, um, with Spencer Tracy. He plays one of the, I think, prosecuting attorneys. He's really great in that. But yeah, he's fantastic in this. Give this a watch. It's definitely one of the thousand movies you should watch before you die. It does give us a little bit of a Christmas angle, so you can watch it on Christmas. If you do want to watch a noir on Christmas, this is a good one. Give it a watch. Thousand movies before you die. Get busy watching or get busy dying on Christmas.